Have you ever felt stretched so thin, like you're a rubber band ready to snap? Maybe it's the never-ending stream of requests from friends, family, or colleagues. Or perhaps you've caught yourself saying yes to one more task, even when your plate is already overflowing. You want to help. You want to be there for everyone. But somewhere along the way, you've lost yourself in the process. Sound familiar? If you're nodding along, then this video is for you. Here's the truth: saying yes all the time doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't bring you closer to your goals or even to the people you love. What it does, though, is leave you exhausted, resentful, and with little time for what truly matters. But here's the good news: learning to say no and setting boundaries isn't just possible, it's life-changing. And I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Let's start with why this is so hard. From a young age, many of us are conditioned to be people pleasers. Maybe you were taught that saying no is rude or selfish. Or perhaps you're afraid of disappointing someone or being judged. Trust me, I get it. These feelings are valid, and breaking free from them takes courage. But what if I told you that every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve you, you're actually saying no to yourself? It's time to flip the script and reclaim your time, energy, and peace of mind. Let's talk about 6 powerful steps to master the art of saying no, without the guilt. 1. Recognize your priorities. First, get crystal clear on what truly matters to you. Grab a notebook and write down your top 3 priorities. These could be your career, family, personal growth, health, or anything else that feels essential. When you know what's most important, it becomes easier to evaluate every request and decide if it aligns with your goals. Remember, your time is precious. Treat it like the limited resource it is. 2. Pause before responding. Next time someone asks for your time or energy, resist the urge to answer immediately. Instead, say, "Let me think about it and get back to you." This simple pause gives you space to assess whether the request aligns with your priorities. It's amazing how empowering a little breathing room can be. 3. Use polite but firm language. Saying no doesn't have to mean being harsh or rude. Try phrases like, "I really appreciate you thinking of me, but I can't commit right now," or "I'd love to help, but I need to focus on other responsibilities." The key is to be respectful yet unwavering. You owe no long-winded explanations, your no is enough. 4. Set boundaries early. Setting boundaries isn't just about saying no in the moment, it's about creating a system that prevents burnout altogether. For instance, let people know your availability up front. If you're overwhelmed by texts or emails, let others know you'll respond during specific hours. Protect your peace proactively, and watch how much lighter your life feels. 5. Practice self-compassion. Let go of the guilt. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you intentional. Remind yourself that you're saying yes to your well-being, your passions, and your loved ones. Celebrate every boundary you set as a step toward a more fulfilling life. And if guilt creeps in, ask yourself, would I judge someone else for prioritizing their needs? The answer is almost always no. 6. Create a no script for common scenarios. Think about the types of requests you encounter most often. Maybe it's someone asking for help at work, invitations to events, or friends borrowing your time. Prepare a go-to response for these situations so you're not caught off guard. For example, "Thank you for inviting me, but I already have plans," or "I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm focusing on personal projects right now." Having a script makes saying no easier and less stressful. Now, imagine this, a life where you no longer feel weighed down by obligations you never wanted to take on. A life where you wake up excited to tackle what truly matters to you. That life is within reach. It starts with a single decision, to value yourself as much as you value others. As Maya Angelou said, you alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody. Remember that. When you set boundaries, you're not just protecting your time, you're declaring your worth. And that's something to be proud of. So, here's my challenge for you. This week, say no to one thing that doesn't align with your priorities. It can be as small as declining a task at work or skipping a social event you don't want to attend. Then, notice how it feels. Reflect on the energy you've saved and the peace you've gained. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. Before you go, if this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more empowering content. You've got this. Start prioritizing yourself today, because you're worth it. What's one thing you'll say no to this week? Let us know in the comments.